I am live. It must be Tuesday. I'm coming on a little bit early this morning. So this morning, what I want to, it's freezing here, first of all. Second of all, happy Halloween. And what I want to share with you guys today is, you know, if you follow my lead and you do the things that I share with you, like if you take action on them and you create this great practice that you just fall in love with all over again, or if for the first time, what's going to happen, I promise you, is you're going to get this little voice sounding off inside of your heart, inside of your mind, that's saying, this can't be the best use of my time. This can't be the best use of my time. I really don't want to be doing this. And usually the things that trigger that sound or that voice are things like taking out the trash, watering the plants, doing billing, maybe even doing scheduling, maybe even doing marketing pieces. So what will happen as the practice grows, here's my promise to you, solid promise, you follow my lead, you're going to feel more flow in your practice. You're going to feel it. You're going to see more flow in your practice, and your practice is going to grow. It will not, if you give a plant, I look at this beautiful plant that I just got, right? If I take this plant and I give it awesome filtered water and I give it all of the nutrients that plants need, not a plant person, but let's say that I do that, what's going to happen? The plant is going to grow. As long as it's in the right environment, it has the right light. The same thing is true for your practice. If you nurture your practice in ways that I'm suggesting that you do, you give it efficient systems, you bring joy in it, you serve the people who are waiting to be served by you. You create partnerships in your community with people who are already serving those people. I promise you it's going to flourish. I promise. And then when it does, that voice is going to get louder and louder, and it's going to say, you know what, Jode, taking out the trash right now is not the best use of your time. You got 10 other things on your to-do list that only you can do. So then the question becomes, what are the things that only you can do? What's on that list? What are the things that you need to do, and what are the things that don't need to be done by you? Then you end up with this task list for either one person or a couple of people to come and support you with. This week inside of the Joy-Filled Practice Club, we are picking the amazing brain of my team bookkeeper. And she does all kinds of stuff for Staffless practice as well as for my private practice. And one of the things that she does is she sends me flashcards of what I need to know, because she knows that I don't want the details. I don't want to be bogged down with every single penny. Some people do, but I don't. So I've created a communication system with her where she knows to send me the flashcard version so that I'm still connected to what's going on with the financial flow of the company, right? So that is what I needed in a bookkeeper. Some bookkeepers aren't okay with that, but I first needed to recognize that I'm not the person who should be doing the bookkeeping. I'm just not, right? Not the best use of my time, definitely not in the best interest of my company. So when it comes to your practice, what are the things that you're currently doing that when you do them, you think to yourself, not the best use of my time? And then you go into asking the questions, who should be doing this work? Who would I like to work with? What are the qualities of that person? What's the life experience of that person? Do they need to be drinking the Kool-Aid of the practice? Do they need to be understanding and living the culture of the practice? What qualities do I need in this person who's going to come in and water my plants, or this person who's going to bring my mail in when I'm not here, or this person who's going to do the billing for my company? You form a vision or a picture of who this person is, and then you go find them. And I think where we drop the ball a lot as wellness practitioners is A, we fall in love with people and we don't see what we see. And B, we hire way too fast and we fire way too slow. So if we're scouting out an important position for our company, whether our practice, whether it's, let's use billing as an example. I want somebody who understands the culture of my practice if they're going to be handling my money. I want them to love chiropractic. It's important to me that that happens because they're touching the abundance of the practice every day. I want them to understand that I don't want all of the details. I don't have time for it. I want them to show me a flashcard. And those are things that I'm going to test in the interview process. Do you get it? It all comes around so that you're hiring and interviewing the right people. And it comes down to what ad are they seeing? What's the interview process like? All of that. And these are all things that we help you with inside of Staffless Practice Academy. Okay, so rule of thumb, hire very slowly, fire fast. I don't know that I've ever fired anybody in my 23 years in practice. I don't fire people. Usually they end up quitting. But these days, my goal is to hire for life. My goal is to hire people who are going to want to grow with my practice, who are going to want to grow with Staffless Practice Academy. And that's what I want for you guys too. I'm right here on the other end of the computer if you need any support. Go make the world better with great care. And thanks for listening to me today. You could be doing anything with your time on this awesome Halloween.